Yesterday, I think I was in the other world, the world of fear and molasses, and today I feel like I'm back in beauty, where the world is seen as beautiful, and it feels like a beautiful day. And yesterday, I was feeling okay, and then I was kind of triggered by something. And then I went to my acupuncture appointment, and after that, I felt a lot better. So acupuncture definitely works for me, but I can't necessarily run and do acupuncture every single time I'm triggered. It just sort of happened to be right after something happened. And that's good to know. And another thing that happened was that when I was at the appointment, the practitioner had this postcard or picture of an angel on the wall, and I didn't notice it, but it fell off the wall, and then he sort of touched it. So I totally noticed that. To me, when something like that happens in the world, it has some kind of meaning. I don't know if it means something about a fallen angel, or if the angel energy was sort of going into the practitioner's hands, and then he was going to work on me, and then it really did work. Some kind of angelic magic. It's not really magic, it's just sort of a gesture. There's acupuncture needles, he uses essential oils, and he does some acupuncture massage on the neck, and puts on some really nice music. So to me, it was interesting that this angel card fell off the wall right before. So it could be interpreted fearfully, like, oh, there's a fallen angel, or falling out of angelic consciousness or something. But I don't think that was true, because afterwards I felt better, and today I feel better. So it seems important not to interpret things prematurely. Like, imagine if I found that immediately fearful, that an angel card fell off the wall. Then that might change the experience. But I just noticed it, and then noticed the change. So then one can sort of see subtle signs of what happens, and see that it is a friendly universe. It is a universe to be trusted, and we can trust certain practitioners. And I'm feeling like talking to myself a little bit more if I can, because I also had an insight about how if I don't have some kind of understanding process with myself, or meaning-making process, then it could be possible that I need more professional help, whether it's some kind of counselor or acupuncture, and maybe it is good to have that type of professional help of some kind. It was helpful yesterday, for sure, and today I feel like I'm back in the beauty, and I don't feel fully like I can move totally. But when things are beautiful like this, and there's nature, and this morning I was capturing some yoga video of somebody, and then I saw deer, and I saw nature. So can't forget about nature. And the last 2 days it's been really sunny and beautiful and warm compared to most days lately. It's been cold because it's January. So being out in the sun, appreciating nature. I've been using some essential oils that I got from Miracle Botanicals. I got this mugwort oil, and I've been putting it on the back of my neck before going to sleep, and it's making me dream more. 2 nights ago I had a couple of dreams. One, I was out of control in an elevator, like it was going up, and it just kept going up, and it had a number 1. So even though it was going up, it went up to number 1. So usually down, it goes to number 1, but And then the other one, I was in a truck driving, and however I steered, I could barely see out the windows. It was so big and clunky and foggy, and I kept looking out the different windows in the rear view mirror, and nothing was really giving me accurate information. And even steering, the amount that I steered, it steered more than I was steering, so I was trying to learn how to adjust and steer this car that seemed to have different rules than what I was used to driving. So 2 dreams where I felt out of control. And when I was in Vegas, I was feeling this energy of something going to explode, because I'm not sure how I'll be after being in these different places. So, and I'm never sure how I'll be, and that's what I've noticed lately, is it's quite changing. It's Wednesday, and on Monday I barely had any words, and it was a little bit uncomfortable. And then now I have some more words again. And sometimes I feel like, well, what happened yesterday when I was a bit triggered, I wanted to go into explaining, or, explaining, oh, well, this happened, and this happened, and this, and sort of explanation. But what I realized in relationship is that those explanations don't really help. So instead, I just got a little bit frustrated, and I started to cry. And it was just sort of crying, feeling like that type of communication doesn't work. And also a bit of sadness and frustration, not knowing how to communicate. And also having this sense that sometimes there's a further significance to that, like we as humanity are going to lose words. And it's already happening. Look at what's happening to children who are born with speech delays and maybe never acquiring speech. And I feel like there's an evolutionary significance to that. And also yesterday when I realized that explaining wasn't going to help, and then I had to go to acupuncture. I think it's possible leaving the situation and coming back can be helpful. There was this separation. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure, but I feel like there really are 2 worlds, this beauty, this seeing beauty, and then there's the actions that come from that, and sometimes they're fast, and sometimes they don't feel the need to do anything, just sit and enjoy the beauty of nature or something. And then there's this world of observation and judging and analyzing and I guess labeling, like sitting back and looking with this knowledge of the past. And I feel like for me, when that happens, I can't really move at all. Like my body's lost the ability to function when that type of mode of looking and perceiving and listening is happening. Which could be a good thing, because that way I don't move and create more chaos in that. But the trouble is, being still, there can be this movement of words from that place, which doesn't help anything either. And maybe that's part of what I've learned, because as the energy was withdrawing and I was going more into this observation and judgment and like looking for help, it was then sort of assessing what others were doing and seeing it as not helpful or something like that. But I think really capturing beauty and being some kind of light worker. I really enjoy taking video and playing with the light, and I've always liked that. And so I got to do that a bit this morning, and it was nice. It gives me energy to be able to do that. And I put a few gestures of friendship up around here. I put a couple of those hair elastic bracelets and a chocolate, just because that's something I'm going to want to get into. And yesterday I put up a poster for something, and then I sort of left a chocolate. And I realized that I can sort of do these gestures without requiring other people. And there are cultures that do this sort of thing. They put out food for the gods, or they put out offerings and things like that. And I think that can be brought into daily life, and not necessarily only in a certain ritual, but putting it there as like a gesture of somebody will find it. And it's sort of a game of when something's put out into manifestation, like an item for someone else to find, if they see it. And when it was put there, it was sort of put from this gesture of friendship and energy of beauty and love and appreciation for everything in this place and time. Then the one who finds that, if they perceive it, I feel possibly pick up on that field. If they see it as, oh, this is kind of fun and magical, then that activates that. But if they see it as, oh, this is somebody littered or somebody was being dumb, well, then it just reinforces that. And it's sort of like choosing between the two. But yeah, I don't know. And I'm still taking the subjective reality course with Steve Pavlina. I think it's helpful. Like, my brain, since Vegas, has been quite active. Even before I was putting the mugwort oil on, it just feels really kind of active in this something when sleeping part of the night. Like almost trying to figure something out. And it's cool. I like it. And so, yeah, that's today, and it's really markedly different from yesterday. Though I don't think I want to really compare. I might try and start talking to myself every day just for a short bit to show how it kind of changes. I don't know if that matters, but yeah.